Good morning,
And welcome to First Baptist Church, Watauga.
and this is your first look at this week's announcements. If you have your worship folders with you, you can follow along as we go over some of these announcements this morning. What do we have first up, Zach?
I'd like to draw your attention to the scholarship fundraising dinner that will be taking place a week from tonight at 5:30 p.m. You'll want to join us for a great time of fellowship, food, and fun, and also a great way to help raise support for our current scholarship recipients and the seniors that are going into college this year. Plates are $10 for an adult and $5 for a child. And there's going to be some a silent auction taking place, so a great way for you to bid on some fun items. It's just going to be a fun evening all around, and we would love for you to join us. Sign up at the sign-up table outside the auditorium, and be ready next week.
So the next important thing that I'd like to draw your attention to is the VBS meeting and Child and Safety Training meeting. Vacation Bible School is going to be at the end of June, but we've got some important things to get out of the way as we approach VBS. And so this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have a VBS meeting from 6:30 to 7. That is going to be for anyone who has volunteered for Vacation Bible School. So if you signed up to volunteer, you'll want to make sure you're here for that meeting. We've got some important stuff to go over. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to have our Child Safety Training meeting. And this is important for anyone who works with children and youth in our church. Whether you've signed up for VBS or not, if you work with children or youth, you need to be a part of this meeting. So this child safety training and test that you will be given is required to take once every other year. So if you did not take it last year, then you need to make sure you're here at 7 p.m. this week to take that test again this year. So if you have questions, did I take the test last year? I know you've slept in between. You can contact the church office, 817-281-0934, and we can let you know whether or not you've already taken that test.
In the announcement block, there is a special call to prayer from our pastor at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday evenings. We've got some changes that will be taking place in the near future, so we've needed to move that start time to 6:30 p.m. He's also asked that be a special time of prayer, and especially focused on prayer, not other things. We can talk and do all the fun social stuff afterwards, but especially that block between 6:30 and 7 p.m. come ready to pray and enjoy a time of prayer with the pastor and those that would take place on Wednesday nights. If you're not involved in the youth activities, then there's a special place for you on Wednesday nights to pray and get plugged in this summer.
Another important thing that we're looking for is a team of members to assemble to come together to meet with Brother Dennis 3 to 4 Wednesday nights this summer to plan, to pray, to make some decisions about a church covenant and other important membership decisions. So if you'd like to be a part of some of that decision making, some of that, the process of forming a church covenant, if you feel led to be a part of that, then you can contact Brother Dennis, 817-281-0934, and let him know that you'd like to meet with him to be a part of that process.
If you're a woman here at First Baptist Watauga, we have a special prison ministry opportunity for you. On June 25th, there will be a group going down to Gatesville, Texas, to minister to the women in prison there. You need to sign up by next Sunday, June 5th, and you can talk with Nita Gorman about additional information for that trip.
Finally, this morning, I want to give you an update on where we are moving forward. So far, you have given $15,864.87. Now, remember, this is towards our $20,000 goal, which is paying for the report, the analysis that Golf Church Planning has done for our church. And the leadership team, so far we have met with them twice. Initially it was just the staff and a few leaders. Now we've had the deacons and a larger group of leaders to meet with Golf Church Planning to hear the report. And in the coming days, we're going to be able to present that report to you as well. Continue to be in prayer for us as we continue to seek the Lord and how He would lead the church as we move forward together. Now we want to move forward together this morning in worship. So why don't we do that right now? Stand together with me.